Good morning everyone, welcome to group time today. I hope you all had a lovely weekend and you're feeling ready for another good week of learning. So this week we're learning all about mini beasts. Last week we learnt about flowers, this week we're moving on to mini beasts as we start to learn more and more about spring. So first of all, before we start, can you pause the video and can you tell your grown-up what you think a mini beast is? Fantastic, well done. There's some really good ideas there. So a mini beast is a really small animal, such as insects. So have a look at these pictures here. Can you name any of these mini beasts? Pause the video and see if you can tell me the name of these mini beasts here. Well done. So we have a ladybird, a beetle, a caterpillar, and a spider. Today we're going to learn some facts about some of the mini beasts that we might see. So the first mini beast we're going to learn about is this one. Do you know what this mini beast is called? It is an ant, that's right. And I have some facts here about ants. So ants have legs so they can walk. Ants are really strong. They can carry very heavy things and they work in a team to carry heavy things. And ants like to eat things like seeds, nectar, worms, spiders and fruit. Ants are really tiny, but you might have seen ants before crawling on the floor. Okay, so let's move on to our next mini beast. Can you name this mini beast? It is a caterpillar, well done. So some interesting facts about caterpillars is that they sometimes have got lots of tiny hairs on their bodies. They eat leaves, and we already know that from our story, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, that we listen to lots at school. Caterpillars have 16 little legs, and they turn into a butterfly by spinning a chrysalis and going to sleep just like the caterpillar in the story. Okay. Our next mini beast is a very beautiful mini beast. It is a butterfly. And butterflies start their lives as caterpillars, don't they? And when they come out of the chrysalis, they're then a beautiful butterfly. So butterflies have wings. And if you look at these wings, they are identical. That means that the wing on this side looks exactly the same as the wing on this side. It's the same pattern, same colours, and the patterns are in the same places. Butterflies like to drink nectar and they taste things using their feet, so that's funny. Our next mini beast is a bee, that's right, a bee. Now bees and wasps look very similar, don't they? So don't worry if you get a little bit mixed up. But this picture here is a bee. And bees have wings so that they can fly and they make honey. Bees are yellow and black, and we've got to be very careful around bees because if they feel frightened, they can sting. Now then, I'm sure we all know what this mini beast is. Who can tell me what this one is? Well done, this one is a ladybird. Ladybirds have wings. They open up here and they have little wings so they can fly and they can walk because they've got legs as well. They are red with some black spots on, but sometimes you might see different colour ladybirds. You might see orange ladybirds or black ladybirds, but the most common ladybirds are red with black spots. Ladybirds like to eat plants and green flies and other really small insects. We know at school that when we see a ladybird, we like to put it on our hands, don't we? And let the ladybird walk on our hands. So perhaps you could do that if you see one out on your walks. Okay, who can tell me what this mini beast is? It's a slimy one. It is a snail, well done. So snails are mainly nocturnal, which means that they sleep in the daytime and they wake up at night time. That's different from us, isn't it? We go to sleep at night time and we're awake in the daytime. But snails are often asleep in the daytime. Snails have this big shell here on their backs to protect them. That's their little home. If they feel frightened, they can go inside the shell and it protects them. And snails have these tentacles on their heads, which they use to see and to smell. So their eyes and their their little nose is on these four tentacles here. Then this one is a mini beast that I'm a little bit frightened of. It is a spider, well done. And spiders have 8 legs and they like to spin spider webs. Spiders can eat insects and millipedes and woodlice and frogs, and we know that they like to trap insects in their webs. We know a song about an Incy Wincy spider, don't we? So perhaps after this video you could teach your grown-up that song. Now this one is one of your favourite mini beasts at school. All of you always like to play with these when we find them in the gravel pit. These are worms. Worms don't have any legs, so they wiggle around using their whole body. They don't have any legs to walk on. They like to dig tunnels in the soil, and they like to eat the soil, and they eat dead leaves and dead plants as well. Now, there are loads more mini beasts than the ones I've shown you today. So here we can see some more. Look, we can see an earwig, a millipede, a crane fly, a beetle, a slug, a woodlouse, a fly, a wasp and a dragonfly. There are loads more mini beasts. So perhaps today you could have a look in some books or on the internet on your computer or your tablet and try and find out more about some different mini beasts that we haven't learnt about today. But your challenge today is to listen to the clues and match them with the correct mini beast. So if you've got a printer at home, there is a document that you can print off. You can cut out the pictures and cut out the clue cards and see if you can match them up. So let's do the first one together. Let's see. I have spots. Now look at the pictures of these mini beasts. Which mini beast do we know has lots of spots on their body? A ladybird, well done. So ladybird matches up with I have spots. I'm sure you will be able to match up all these mini beasts to the facts that are on this card, these cards. And I look forward to seeing what else you can find out about mini beasts. Have lots of fun and I'll see you soon.